Hi Misfits, hi Outsiders, whatever you want to call yourselves. I thought I'd just hop on because this morning I saw Tim's video about having nightmares and not being able to sleep over the whole situation in Gaza. And, it sounds like a lot of the imagery, all of the atrocities that are happening in this genocide in real time are making a really big impact on him, and he's exposing himself. And Tim, I do empathise with you to all of this. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's so difficult, isn't it? And you feel so helpless, and you're just watching this unfolding in real time before your eyes, and you're watching this live footage of death and destruction, and it's just beyond horror, isn't it? It's the worst horror show happening in real life, isn't it? That's basically what's going on. So I just want to say, I really do feel for you, and also anybody that's kind of following some injustice or anything that's going on in the world that is just absolutely, not right, that is not ethical. And that includes you, Mark, because I know that it's very frustrating having spoken out and made a stand, and and seen the injustices in the Lucy Letby case, and knowing that they're not really doing anything about that. And all of you who've been standing up for Lucy. I've been a little bit watching it more than involved with that, but I do feel for you, and I feel for Lucy, I really do. And I think your creativity, and I think the love that you've all shown, and the solidarity together is just amazing. So that's Carl, Tasha, Callie, all of you guys, I really respect you, so thank you. And I guess I've just sort of come on to say that I suppose wherever our focus goes, that's where our energy goes. That's where energy flows to. So I guess every morning we wake up, we have a choice. What do we do? Do we expose ourselves to the horrors of the world, the atrocities, or do we set our own parameters of what we're going to do that day? And are we going to create something from the day? I'm semi-retired, although I do 3 jobs and a YouTube channel. I'm a little bit hyper actually, but I like to sometimes just do something a bit outside the box. So today I've come to Barrow Beach, for instance, and I've got my toes in the sand. Have a look down there. Oh, so lovely. And I was a campaigner about this World Heritage thing, and I really got the ball rolling on it all. And then I reached a point and I just thought, I'm just going to pull back a bit and just look after number 1 for a bit, because it was actually it was overbearing. It was taking over my life. And I guess the same could be said for any issue, anything that's happening worldwide, where you can see injustices happening and you can see that it's not right what's going on. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying don't have empathy, don't get involved. I suppose everything is a balance, isn't it? And I guess like with anything, we need to balance. I was having a conversation with a friend the other day. We went up to Clevedon for a swim and a few days ago, and we were just sort of saying, when you add up the number of hours you can easily spend online, it's not always good, is it? You can spend 6, 7, 8 hours easily on YouTube, and you just go into the zone, don't you? So I think it's really important that we put our feet on the earth. And I know it sounds a bit like hippie bullshit, and maybe I'm a hippie bullshit, but there has actually been scientific evidence that actually does help. So I've got my feet in the sand right now, and I'm just pushing it into the sand. It's like one giant sand pit here. And also, it takes me back to my childhood when we used to you know, when we used to make these weird surfboards and we used to sand surf down sand dunes and stuff. So, you know, beaches are about fun, about openness. There's a blue zone here. So what I'd say to you, those people who are getting really frustrated, really upset that you can't sleep because your mind's going into overdrive over these things, I would say just sometimes take a step back and just take stock of your body, your mind, you know, what energy is flowing through your body, maybe some Tai Chi, or I'm no expert, I'm no health expert, but I just know for my own mental health that sometimes I've really got to do this. I mean, I have been asked to talk about grassroots activism tomorrow. And yesterday I did do an interview with David Curtin, but I'm not pushing I'm not pushing the campaign. I'm pulling back and just letting it happen a bit more now. Started the petition, started all kinds of stuff. But yeah, just look after yourselves, guys, because it's a tough old world out there and it's very corrupt. It's a very broken system. So that's all I really wanted to say. And I think you're all great. And I think we're probably soul family, a lot of us, soul tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe, doesn't it? So anyway, here's signing off from me from Barrow Beach in Somerset, which is a wonderful beach. I recommend it highly if you haven't been here. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Bye for now.